Senator Francis Black.
I would like to welcome the citizens from the deaf community and from Bishopstown College. I'm sharing my time, if that's okay, with Senator Lynn Ruane.
4 of 4?
Yeah, 4 and 4.
4 and 4. Great. Great. Thank you.
So I suppose I just want to commend Senator Mark Daly on the fantastic work that he's done on the Justice and in the Justice and Equality Committee on the Irish Sign Language bill and bringing this legislation forward. I wasn't aware, so I was really appreciate, I suppose, the education I got on this, particularly on the committee, and I suppose I was appalled initially when I realised that the Irish Sign Language was not officially recognised in this country, despite the fact that our deaf community use is on a daily basis to communicate with their loved ones, their educators, their statutory agencies and advocators. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, we are judged in this country by how we treat our fellow citizens, and it really is a disgrace that in 2016 our nation doesn't recognise Irish Sign Language. It's imperative that we ensure that Irish Sign Language gets the full recognition it deserves and that those who use it get full and equal access to information via ISL. So no child in this country should suffer at school due to the lack of teachers qualified in ISL. We want to build a nation of well-educated young people, regardless of the barriers that's in front of us. Every person who engages with government bodies on a daily basis has a right to receive information in a way that they understand and communicate with. It's rare that Irish Sign Language is made available in government and statutory agency, and I know Senator Mark Daly has brought this up, but we should not shy away from wanting to provide this service. By doing so, we are embracing social inclusion and equality for the deaf community. My colleague, Senator John Dolan, who makes his apologies for not being here today because he's away in Brussels, but he's working tirelessly to ensure this government ratifies the UN Convention on the Rights of People with Disabilities. The right to use one's own language is an important human right. The Convention mentions sign languages in its 5 articles. We should do the right thing and ratify the Convention and recognise Irish Sign Language officially. The European Parliament has passed 2 resolutions calling on Member States to recognise their respective national sign languages. Only 5 EU countries have done so: Denmark, Finland, Portugal, Sweden and the UK. We haven't been shy in implementing what Europe has asked us to do in the past, so why have we stalled on this for such a long time? The cross-community groups of deaf-related organisations should be commended for their campaign. It was an absolutely fantastic campaign, and we got lovely letters for the last few weeks, and it was really fantastic. As should the councillors in Limerick and Donegal who voted to have ISL recognised at a national level. As elected representatives, we have a duty to tear down the barriers and make equality of opportunity a national right by implementing this bill. We will be on the right side of history for the deaf community in Ireland. If we get Irish Sign Language recognition, this will ensure us more legal rights for ISL users, better access to public services, better education for deaf children, better third-level education and training for deaf adults, better interpreting quality and monitoring. We have nothing to fear from this, and we should embrace it.
Thank you very much, Senator.